My mustache just got in my mouth. I want to claw my eyes out. Secret? Secret, secret, tell no one. They got blow. Haha. Feeling cute, might homicide now. Okay. I am just like, this is what happens when there's not like a structure to the to where you can go and when. It's like, oh, Kakariko Village, can't wait to check that out. But where does this cave go? Oh, I'm gonna get to Goron City and it's gonna be, can't wait to check this out. But this ledge is suspicious. I'm gonna immediately not go to Goron City either. I guess I'll be able to warp between all of them. Except for the part where I didn't unlock a warp for Kakariko Village. I guess that's uphill from Kakariko Village, so it's like a warp to Kakariko Village. And that every warp is technically on the same map as Kakariko Village. If you just run there for a long time. Something's over there. Can't see what's in the blur. I think I saw a warp though. I conjured it by saying warp out loud. And as we know, all of our phones are listening to us. And then they travel back in time and redesign the game that was probably started 5 years ago to appeal to my exact requirements. That's another stamp. Okay, suddenly these do seem in fact to be more common than I expected. I do think there's still only 2 stamps though. Which is very funny. Hi. I think there was a platforming section. Like, it looked like they wanted me to climb up all that. But then I just went around it. I didn't even like try. It just was obvious. Huh. There you go. The weakness of rock is not paper, it is other rock. Obviously. That's why people use diamonds, think about it. That's like a sulfuric looking nightmare hole. People call them wet, hot springs. That's the word.
Hey there. Welcome to the smoothie shop. What can I do for you? You know how to make potions? Just combine monster guts or fangs with other materials. Potions won't restore hearts, but their effects last a long time. Does that count as a smoothie for your achievement purposes? I don't know. What are the rules? What are the rules? What are the rules? Cactus mango? Cactus mango? Mixed tough smoothie. I think I've already had that one. Oop. You're chock full of drinks. Gonna have to take you outside. Take you out back into... Ooh. God, you mix tough stuff with stuff and it gets really valuable. And like, I get it. I kind of don't want to spend them either, because like... I kind of don't want to sell them, because like, what if they're really valuable? Let's see, what am I... It's tough mango, right? It's only worth 8. It's not like it's not the most expensive thing that I have. Not as much as milk or peppers. That does mean though that like... The resale value is nightmarish here, because like, if I want to buy milk, it costs 50. And if you want to sell something that contains these ingredients, actually, I don't think milk even goes that high. If I sell stuff that has milk in it, I only get 30, and I paid 10. I paid 10 to combine 2 ingredients, one of which is worth 50 to make that. It seems not ideal for like a number of reasons. This guy's just throwing bombs around. Is it the same one I unlocked? Is it the same wacky little guy? Is it the same funny little wacky guy? Do I not have him? Wait. Oh my fucking god, there's so many summons, you guys. This is becoming a problem. What were they thinking, those game developers? I got a purpley one. Probably can't even attack people. Just blows them around, right?
Get them flying birds. Give me money and... Oh, no, no, don't get blown up. You immediately went into a bomb because there was 1 rupee by it. There you go. They probably can't even hurt you back because they shoot bombs that have to go on the ground. Don't go to the bombs! No! Almost died the exact same way again. Okay, that... I don't know if there's anything in there. Y'all, I'm begging you to actually attack the bad guys. I need to add them to my collection. Oh, this is a big deal, though. These guys drop bombs. That means I can drop bombs. I don't know how much you can aim the bombs, but that means I can go back and blow up those doors that I saw earlier. Is this a bombable spot? I don't know, it looks suspicious. You shoot a bomb forward, that's not the right one. There it goes, they just poop out a bomb immediately. Thank you. That's not a bomb service though. Okay, having you just passively around probably is very dangerous actually. Let's keep doing it. I need running boots, please. Okay, can I blow up weird rocks like this? Not a good shot. Try again. No. I think one of the spots is like right below me. Do I take fall damage? No. No fall damage exists. Okay, so any teleporter that is above Kakariko Village is functionally a teleporter to Kakariko Village. Because I could just jump on it down and do it. Alright, so now I have bombs, so all of these are no longer a problem. What's behind here? A fairy flower. What? Wear one of these lovely and fragrant flowers to make fairies occasionally appear when you cut grass and other plants. That sounds incredibly powerful, except for that this is Zelda. If I was Link, I'd be like, oh, fairies. I need these. I have to go on like a commute to get these normally. But I don't think Zelda's usually in much danger of most things, honestly. The one I have marked as being... I don't remember what this one is. Oh, I just didn't remove it. Because I had to go find the other hole. Phrasing. Fine. Now I can go all the way over here to the only other heart that I've ever placed. And I will have completely removed basically every unsolved puzzle I've seen so far. That's a weird vibe. It's weird to not have a bunch of dangling threads. I have the Breath of the Wild part of having a bunch of dangling threads and that the map is completely filled with stuff that I still need to check out. But I can seemingly just do everything. Which is a weird feeling. I'm not used to being able to just do whatever I want all the time. It feels a bit ood. That means you spend less time memorizing the map and like keeping all of... Oh, I changed sorting options. That's why it's fucked up. I know not everyone agrees with me on this stuff, but like I do think that there's like an interesting element of like, you know, like when you play like Resident Evil 1 or something, and you like, part of why you memorize the map is that it's like it's compact, and it's restrained, and it's full of things you can't do yet, and you have this like to-do list of all these things like, oh, that's what's up with that weird door needs like a weird key, right? And like, I don't know, just if I get the ability to like burn stuff, maybe I can do that, and it's like, start wondering like, how do I cut ropes, or like various other like tasks you might be able to accomplish around the map. I need to figure out how to get a horse, and then you find the place to get a horse. How do I get the... I gotta solve this guy's problems before he gets his horse, and to get his horse, I need to have the ability to... I don't know, do a backflip? Alright, so we're back here. Gorons indeed exist. Hi. Goron City's through there. I gotta say, we don't let it get a lot of Hylian visitors. Is it really true that rifts have been popping up everywhere? I've never seen a big rift before. Just imagining one's terrifying. They're not having any problems here yet. But they totally will the moment I finish the other ones, I'm sure. My brother said he'd do the glider ride with me. Now he won't play at all. I'm gonna master the glider ride now on my own. That'll show him. But it's hard. I want to find someone to show me how. It's a game. You try to glide super far while holding on to a flying monster. The trick is using the updrafts to glide further. But it's hard. I want to find someone to show me how. I'll show you. Yay! Thank you, miss. Let's go. Come on. He's doing the same dance the other guy does, which codes the stamp guy as being a small child. Okay. You gotta glide without touching the ground all the way from here to the flag. If you touch the ground, you gotta start over. Ready? Go! Oh, there's a chest down there. Gotta keep that in mind. I don't imagine that this is very involved strategy-wise. Don't you just hold left? They're all in a row. Yeah, there's no, like, route choosing to do here. I almost missed the circle, though. Wow, you were great. You glided smooth and strong, just like my brother does. Let me give you my snack as a thank you. I eat rocks. Remember? We're the rock, like never-ending story. Watching you has given me lots of pointers. Thanks a bunch. Now I just gotta master my moves before the next time my big bro wants to play. Actually, did a never-ending story or Zelda come out first? Specifically the Zeldas that introduced Gorons. Were Gorons first introduced in Ocarina of Time? I feel like they were. Yeah. Hey, miss. I told my brother Decion about you, and he wants to meet you. Wait right here. Let me go get him. Yeah, I don't know. Zelda's was introduced in the 80s, and I think so was a never-ending story, but I think that Ocarina wasn't until the 90s? Like later 90s? Because it's the N64? Oh, so you're the one Seko told me about. I'm his older brother, Dasan Water. Thanks for demonstrating for him earlier. He was telling me about how he met a Hylian gal who was practically a pro at gliding. I've been glider riding about 3 years myself. Think you can glide better than me? I spent a whole year making my own course. Think you can glide the Elden Death Road of Pain? Yeah. Alright, a new contestant on the Elden Death Road of Pain. You gotta stay focused so you don't wipe out. Don't get hurt. I figure you just want to stay as high as possible. Get out of the way, don't touch the ground. Okay. You want? I probably want to stay as close to the. Oh, okay. That adds to a bit of that. And don't go into those hazards. But overall, you just want to stay close to the cliff. And then if you start losing height, you can go down toward. Oh, literally didn't even finish trying to talk about my strategy. My biggest risk is that I feel like I might miss the circle at the end. You glided the entire Elden Death Road of Pain. The more we say this, it feels like we should have a word like glowed. Glided sounds so awkward. But I spent a whole year making it. You're incredible, out of this world. I mean, I never expected such a talent to just show up on the scene. You're a disruptor. The world moves fast. Always gotta move a little faster. But I'll give you this for conquering the Elden Death Road of Pain. Whoa! You got 2 mic crystals. You can use them for enhancements at Lubri's home. Am I at another milestone yet? Now, as a veteran of the sport, I gotta warn you, glider rules can be real dangerous. But if you're a thrill seeker like me, you're welcome to come use the course anytime. And there's not a ton of... I feel like there's not a ton of dexterity to be gotten from that. system. I feel like it's not going to have that much more to it. How many thingums do I got? 9. Damn it. Okay, one more. Hit. 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 Hi. Oh. That's okay, I guess. Something a little funny about knowing that most of my smoothies are worth more than... Oh my goodness. Well, that definitely won't help. I am not totes in love with my chances, but I might be able to get there with the... Aww, cute. Anyway. I made it with my giant brain, okay. My first instinct is always try to use a flying tile, and I always have to restrain myself and remember that the flying tile is super expensive to use. It costs 3, so I in fact cannot do it most of the time. Secret? Secret trinket, tell no one! Yay! I might be out of my ability to even do this stuff anymore. Is this the Lost Woods? What happens if I fall in? Do I get teleported back out? Oh! Exactly where I came from. Oh, perfect time to just warp back and use my crystals, and then after this I'll just be stockpiling them and just ready to buy upgrades as they appear, I guess. There's a slightly weird dynamic here in that, I keep going back to the same topic a bit, but when you play Ocarina or Link to the Past or blah blah blah, most of the games in the past, you're restrained really heavily by your dungeon items, right? So one of your big things is that you have a big world full of stuff you can't do yet, but you're making mental notes of all these things, and you're puzzling out what they might be, and you're also kind of wondering, like, Bow of Might. I can charge up to do 3 arrows at once. Yep, can't afford any of these. Or I can't afford, well, I can't afford them either, but I'm not allowed to get them yet. We need to wait for them to get research. Like, one of the kind of satisfying loops in the older games is the fact that it's this map full of stuff you can't do, and you're trying to puzzle out how you'll ever do them, and sometimes it's obvious to stuff like, oh, that looks like a hookshot spot again. This game probably brings the hookshot back again. And a bomb is a classic one, but other times you're like, they'll have really bizarre and specific items that you've only seen in that one, that you'll only see for the first time in that game and maybe never comes back in any other game. And so the signposting of that would be really strange. You'd be like, what is that? What does that mean? And you'll remember it, and you'll be kind of intrigued about that until the item shows up, and then you're like, oh, it all makes sense now. And and it's fun, because like I'll say out loud what I think the powers I'm gonna get are in a Metroid or a Zelda or other related games, and then I'll be directly and specifically wrong, sometimes in a way that's really kind of interesting, like they kind of subvert what I was expecting. Well, a classic one being when I think you're gonna unlock double jump, and then it's just not a double jump. You get something wildly different. This looks like a little combat arena, maybe. Is there a chest in here? Yep. Okay. Well, let's do some murders. Bats. Ow. Okay. You're gonna get the bow. The bow is interestingly infinite ammo. Get those monster horns. But yeah, that was the stuff that I was already gesturing at before, but there's an interesting little gameplay loop that comes from that, which is that you have a world full of stuff you can't do yet at the beginning, right? So what happens is that every time you finish another dungeon and you get that dungeon item, or other upgrades that might not always be in dungeons, you then are like searching your memory for all of the spots that you think that can be used for. And so what you do is you you end up doing a tour of the map to hit the spots that you can now do. A somewhat odd part about this game, and also A Link to the Past, which I just finished playing, so that's why I'm thinking about this topic so much, is that they kind of removed that to an extent. Let's see. I can't say what the totality of the experience is going to be right now, obviously. But it does feel a little flattened when you're like, you can just keep collecting so many monsters so quickly to the point where you'll be able to solve a lot of problems before you even encounter them. And it's kind of shown in the fact that like my map just currently has no loose ends marked right now, which might be me forgetting to mark some stuff. But the stuff that I have marked so far, I just swept through and got them all in one go. We're literally just waiting for me to get one bomb character, and I already have them now. So it makes the maps feel a bit weirder because you're not like going back and forth and like having all these dangling threads about how you're going to do certain things later. It feels like there's a decent chance you might just be done with stuff after the first time you go there. Which is a weird vibe for a Zelda game, because almost none of them work that way. If anything, the one that works that way is Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. The one large expansive maps that with well-made open worlds, but also like disposable feeling open worlds because of how rarely you'll need to return to things. I kind of had fun milking the weirdness. Ow! I kind of had fun milking the weirdness in Tears of the Kingdom of the fact that you don't start the game with a glider. So I went around the Hyrule field trying to do all the little shrines without the glider, and there was a couple of them that I managed to do when I clearly was supposed to have the glider, until it became increasingly clear that like, oh, I absolutely am supposed to have the glider in order to do any of this, and this is literally impossible. That itself created a funny little bit of a conundrum because like, ow. Because in that game's case, it kind of created a funny little highlight of like why those games particularly work that way, and why they just give you all of your powers in the first plateau and then never expect you to have to unlock more that are actually going to be important for doing stuff. Instead, there'll be like quality of life enhancements, like Rivali's Gale, and the other bird one. In fact, the bird ones are the only ones that people care about for the most part because they're so helpful for exactly that purpose, just getting around. But it does in fact get a bit weird when Tears of the Kingdom doesn't just give you all your powers up front, because of the fact that that formula is built so much around this new version of a world. The question is whether or not you prefer that or something more akin to A Link to the Past, because something is lost and something is gained. It was really interesting going back to A Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds. Those are hard names to keep track of sometimes. It's interesting going back to A Link Between Worlds, having not played it yet, and having played the two new 3D games without getting back to it before, then going back and being like, oh, hang on a minute, there's a bit of a lineage here. Because there is like a connection to be drawn there of like, oh, this is a redesign of Zelda in a really interesting way. But it's debatable whether or not it's an improvement. Obviously people like that game a lot, but I question some of the reasoning to it. Because I think that one, Ravi, the economy of the game sucks. You get so much money so easily that, and also the game's not very hard. So I never died, so I never had to worry about ever having to rent items. I just rented them all once, and then I kept them for the rest of the game. There was no risk of me running out of items, because game easy. Ow. So that's its own problem. But the game gives you so much money anyway that you can just go ahead and just buy every item permanently, And then I still got like 10,000 rupees over that, or 1,000 rupees, or whatever. I maxed out my entire wallet after having already spent the maximum amount of money on things in the game. There's just no more economy to do. Da-da-da. But the thing that they did that in that game that people seemed to find interesting at the time, and cool at the time, was that they let you buy every single dungeon item, or almost all of them, up front at the beginning of the game via this rental service. And then you just have them all, which created for me several problems. Because one, the thing I just said about the world design kind of falls apart and feels flatter if you just have all the powers at the beginning of the game. Because then you can just do everything immediately. There's not a lot waiting for you to do. There's not a lot of like progression to be done, besides the fact that they made the Pegasus boots and the Titan mitts not be part of that system. They made things you hold be part of that system, but passive things not part of that system. But the Pegasus boots are so boring in that game because all they do is knock things out of trees. But it also creates a kind of learning curve problem, which is that it's not that expensive to rent items, so you can just rent them all almost immediately. Which means that if you're a newish player, or even a returning player that just didn't play Link to the Past a week ago, you do end up quickly grabbing, like, 8 dungeon items in one go, and then you're like, what do these do? Not in the way where you're just completely incapable of internalizing anything. A fire wand shoots fire. But, like, obviously, all of these things have secondary and interesting uses, and part of the learning curve of getting them over the course of a dungeon is that you go into a dungeon, you see stuff in the dungeon you can't do, you find the dungeon item, whoa, I've got the dungeon item now, and then you learn what the dungeon item can do over the course of the dungeon. That serves as both a puzzle and a tutorial for the item, including the fact that most of the items have a secondary use that's a cool surprise thing they can also do besides the really obvious initial thing they do. And you lose that curve if you just give people every single weapon immediately. So it's just, it just felt like a very strange thing to me going back to Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds. I honestly thought Lizalfos would be immune to lava, given that he lives here. So he just jumped in the lava and died. Alright, bye. You proud of yourself? I guess I should kill these guys so I can get across that water. So my hot take is that A Link to the Past is fun, but overall it's pretty mid, because I think that most of the things it brings to the table are actually kind of lame for the progression of Zelda, and kind of remove cool things about why I like to play Zelda games in the first place. Ow, I'm dying, I'm dying. I don't really need lightning proof right now. Probably won't for a while. And I feel some of that stuff when I see this, like, absolutely massive, item store. Or sorry, my absolutely massive inventory in here being the same one from Breath of the Wild, which means that you can heal so much that you functionally can't die unless you just forget to not die. Which is a bit of a strange design choice. This game's interesting. It's going to be interesting seeing what my final opinion of it is going to be, because it's like, there's elements of it where it's just doing a Zelda again, and then there's other elements of it where it's doing a Captain Toad treasure tracker, and then there's other very unique, strange things where it's just like, I don't know, man, spam some monsters at people, see how it goes. But then the monsters you're spamming also don't seem to, like, cost you anything. It's surprising that they specifically did not limit your summoning based on any kind of magic system, which would have been annoying for summoning items, but it could have been maybe a necessary thing to include for summoning monsters, because you just have an infinite army in this game. So I had mixed feelings on the magic system in A Link to the Past, A Link Between Worlds. I hate how some of those titles are. Because it made sense for all of your weapons and items, but it was kind of annoying when the game wanted you to just do wall stuff, because you had to just sit there and wait for it to regenerate every time you wanted to turn into a painting on the wall. And you're like, man. Some level designs, some areas of level design very specifically gave you a potion at the end of each little leg of your journey because they specifically realized that their own magic system was going to compromise the pacing of their dungeon, so they put magic pickups to fix that. So even they knew. So we have Return of the Rock Roast from Tears of the Kingdom. I think that might be where it first showed up. I'm not sure. We knew that in Ocarina of Time that they eat rocks, but I don't know if they had rock roast specifically. Stuff is going down around here. I think I'm gonna avoid doing the actual dungeons of this area until the story brings me here. But I've just ended up exploring straight up this zone. Maybe hop back down to Kakariko Village. Yeah, when I was talking about that loop though, about in the open world, what's interesting to me about that is that like it kind of gives you a power cap. So like playing Zelda in hard mode is kind of like just chasing your objective, and playing it it kind of gets easier in a way if you chase after all the upgrades you might be able to do so far, which you do by just every time you get a new dungeon item or something, you like take the moment to actually look around and figure out what you just gained access to in the open world, and figuring out what upgrades are now available to you, and now you're stronger. And there can be a significant power difference between people who do that and don't do that between each dungeon item. Not only in the very obvious measurable way of you suddenly having like twice as many hearts as the other players, but also that you might have a very different number of like powers. Sometimes significant upgrades to your capabilities are actually exclusively in the open world part and need to be found in those moments. So we have a bit of a conundrum in this game, in that they're just having me roam. They're just letting me roam whenever I want to, and it looks like I'm not that restrained, and I can kind of do a lot of the map in one go, which some people will find freeing, but I also find a bit like pace destroying and strange. Oh god. Okay, I can't see what I'm doing there. Here we go. Yeah, and I have mixed feelings on all these things, because it's fun to tinker and experiment, but it's also, like, satisfying to untangle a knot, and like, it's the difference between, like, this is not the best example ever, but like Dark Souls versus No Man's Sky. It's like, you can technically call both of these exploring, but when I talk about exploring a game, I mostly mean the Dark Souls way, because exploring in No Man's Sky is just, well, sure is a lot of level. Kitty. Alright. Well, we'll keep this cat in mind. I thought maybe you'd get something, or maybe you need to save the cat. This kid was just saying, wow, look at that windmill. Oops. You alright? Bok! Bok! Please come back! Hey, you! Can you lend me a hand? For some reason, my dear sweet cuckoos tried to escape over the fence this morning. They're running away from me, the little rebels, and we were getting along so well. If you manage to get a hold of my cuckoos, can you put them back in this pen? There's 5 total. Please, I need your help. Bok, bok. There's one. Oh, they don't run away. Ta-da. Alright, let's look for some cuckoos. Oh, you're right, that is a checkpoint. I didn't even see that one. It's the color of most of the stuff around here. One of the first things I heard about this game is that people were saying it's a return to form for 2D Zelda, and I'm like, is it though? Is that? We think different things when we say and hear those words, is my response so far. And this is me fully saying that none of the Zelda games are bad, they're all good. It's just, what they're doing can be meaningfully different. In a way, it's worth discussing, and that's fun. Yeah. Climbing band. A leather band that protects your wrist. Wear it to climb ladders and rock walls faster. Sure. I'll just buy every permanent upgrade I see, even if I never use it. That stack of books looks like a cheeseburger. Anyway. Thanks. Welcome, welcome. Need any assistance? Assistance? Did you hear? Princess Zelda is a fugitive from justice. Isn't that horrible? No idea what she did, but it must have been awful. Some soldiers came by and said Princess Zelda done awful things. Could it be true? Did she create the rifts? Don't look at my face. Oh, another stamp. Hello. One of my mixed feelings is the fact that, like, I'm not against the goofy little world-spanning collectibles that you're not meant to do all of, but are fun to see how many you can get. Like the stamps, the Korok seeds. The worry is just that sometimes the open worldification of these games can lean too heavy towards that being the game, essentially, and not just like a fun bonus thing. It's like the signs. I like the signs in Tears of the Kingdom where you have to build a little contraption to keep the sign standing up, and this poor man is just standing in dumber and dumber positions with his stupid signs. They don't have a meaningful reward, especially, but it's like, it's kind of just fun to just do it because it's there and get a steamed bun or whatever. But Tears of the Kingdom kind of broke me a bit, where at some point I'm like, okay, it's been like 100 hours, and this is still all I'm doing. Please, I beg you. Did I never get the chest here? I thought I recognized this exact enemy's group. Maybe something didn't save? At one point I did have my entire console overheat. But I think it successfully restored. I think it just went to sleep. And I just hung out and did other stuff for it, and literally just recorded other stuff for like 4 hours. You can do it, I believe in you. He's not doing great. There's something very funny about how, like, at this point, technically still one of my most effective attacks is just summoning spike balls directly on people. It's just all of my guys that attack directly just, they're real dumb. You don't have any allies, haha. I killed your family. Oh, no, don't jump down here, stay up here. Get him. Get him. You! Okay, well at least he's down here now. Fine. Yeah, haha. Okay, so here's the thing to test. I mixed them up. Do bombs break rocks? No. Stop trying to murder me! Cease. There's the Tektite place again. Ah! Hi. Smoothie, please. Gilly cactus. I've never tried cactus rock. Hot cactus. Kill me with that hot cact. Hang on, what am I saying? No. Your smoothie. We'll figure it out eventually. In fact, how close are we? Free to go. Doggy! I can summon dogs. Ow. Oh, he's gonna be, oh, Jesus. He's actually dangerous. Oh, maybe he's really cool then. I want to summon dogs that do too much damage. Okay, I gotta go fast. Faster. Where the fuck is he? No. Yes. Gotta go fast. I'm really bad at snapping in the correct direction on my joystick, apparently. Yeah, I killed it. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Wolfos. He looks like, John Talbane. He costs 3. But can you pet the dog? You can lift the dog and carry him around. Have a little dog. He barks. He's got some of that John Talbane and Where Garurumon energy. Oh, look at him. He's actually aggressive. He's always gonna be my favorite guy. He actually fights. Some of these enemies are so bad. I've needed someone that just actually steps the fuck up and starts moving and taking hits and going. He's gonna be my new favorite. It was inevitable. Back to town real quick. Did my little adventure apparently. Ah! I'm a wanted criminal. I can't believe Kakariko Village doesn't have my back. How could they? Ah. What's in the hole? I'm normal. Yeah, given how these games have trained me, my immediate urge is just to try to complete the map as best as I can, so I can have as much power and stuff that I can have so far. And usually usually this franchise reels you in. They limit you. They put hard barriers in your way. So I'm a little scared that I'm just going to be able to, like, actually scrape up and down this map. And then we'll just be teleporting back to each place once it tells me to go there for the story. But I will have, like, gotten most of the heart pieces and, like, explored a ton of things. It is a funny little sword. I'm a regular here. I get compliments for the way... You get compliments for the way you sleep. Sometimes they even give you stuff. Wait, is this a sleeping dojo? I love it here. Even my friends think this place is kind of fishy.
Oh, are you a new recruit? Don't answer yet. First, put on your listening ears. You are in the Slumber Dojo. It is. The only dojo where you train via your dreams. I know. Training makes it sound like a spiritual journey or whatever, but it's real simple. First, I show you a dream. An astounding dream based on your real life. Then, within that dream, you defeat all the foes trying to get you. That's the whole training. Each training session has a goal time. Beat that goal, and I'll have a special reward for you. Best part is, since it's all in your dreams, you wake up without a scratch every time. Hold on. Join up now, and all your training sessions are free of charge. You're thinking, where do I sign? But there's even more. If you keep at your training, there will be an astounding reward as proof of your skill. It'll be 10 milk. Hoo. Alright. You ready to get some training? Are you ready to do some training? Oh, you will. Then you are now an official student of the Slumber Dojo. Let's get you training right away. Here's our menu of dream options.
Blank slate battle? Start with no echoes and no items allowed. Defeat your enemies using only what's available in the dream. Ooh, it's a subsistence run. That's interesting. Your training begins now. Close your eyes. Feel your energy flowing within you. Ah. This training you'll have access to. All you have is your rod. Just like in real life. Your experience is sealed off, so be ready. 60 seconds. If I kill this Octo Rock, I get a projectile enemy. Yep, that's the logic. You can also learn how to make rocks. Which means I don't have to carry that one over there, all the way over there. That's nice. Razor. Screw him up. Destroy. Ow. Spear Moblin Echo. Okay. There's a bat. Yay. Finished! Open your eyes. 50 seconds, lickety-split. You're even faster than the gold time. That was great slumbering. Let me give you a reward. Whoa. If you pass your training just one more time, I'll have an astonishing reward for you. It's a little scary not having the ability to attack, so you're like, can I do this? Caromadillo's Revenge? It's just full of these guys? Oh god. I'm scared. Your training begins now. Close your eyes. Feel your energy flowing within you. Ah. For this training, you'll have to rely on your skills alone. You won't be able to use drinks or items that restore your hearts. 1 minute and 10 seconds. Oh, I can't learn how to make a rock. Oh, I have access to everything. Oh, that changes things a bit. Oh, this menu is huge. Okay, actually, the bomb one's probably a good idea. Oh, I can only summon one. Just the spikes fam, just like, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Open your eyes. 58 seconds, lickety-split. You're in faster than the gold time. Whoa. Who'd you get these from? Ah, you dreamed big and advanced to another level.
Training is like the whetstone of sleep. What am I talking about? As promised, you've got something astounding for you in recognition of your sleepy progress. Whoa.
That's what I was hoping for. Oh, another reward and 2 more successes. Is the number of levels gonna increase? Blank slate battle, wind. Start with no echoes and no items allowed. Defeat your enemies using only what's available in the dream. So probably blow people in the hole with the wind gun. Okay, so blank slate battles are subsistence runs, but then there's also just ones where you just contest everything you currently have. A decent approach was probably just to summon my big armadillo, but I also like... I was actually looking for my plant at first, and I just kind of didn't... I just kind of got sidetracked with other ideas. I was definitely considering just getting my big spinny plant. I think this one's actively screwing me over here. There we go. No, I'm stuck. Ah, yeah, this one's hard to do on the fly. There's some finickiness to worry about. I'm just stuck now. Oh, there we go. The place button. Whoops. I lost track of the fact that you can actually place stuff instead of throwing it continuously, which would be very helpful. Oh, these things barely move. Jeez. Get away from the wall. It's kind of a struggle when they're near the wall. Because you're like, please, get away from the wall. I can't put the turret behind you. Ooh. That's a struggle. I technically won. Bad news, you didn't succeed this time. Don't give up though, you can try again. Alright, well this one's a little hard. That's one way to lose time. God damn it. Yeah. God, this is like actively hard to manage. It's hard to be dexterous and responsive with the way that the summoning works. Ah! It's genuinely frustrating. Okay. Don't wander off in this shitty direction. I died. Oh, the last one is going to be so frustrating each time because he goes off into space. It's just, there's always going to be one probably that's just gotten away somewhere. Alright. Be helpful if you could move them. That's the thing, I need to think about the move tool, because picking them up isn't helpful because you hold it above your head. If I use the move tool just right, I could do more with that. Not right now. Oh, God damn it. Ah! Ah! God damn it! It's so hard to be dexterous in this game. God damn it! I feel like I'm almost there, but it's just so fucking hard to move and do things. Ah! Having to act because part of the struggle here is you're trying to act entirely out of like indirect objects. You can't control things directly, you're trying to place stuff, but you're trying to do it very quickly because the levels are 1 minute long. It's like having a really cursed 1 minute long Orcs Must Die level. God damn it. Man, I'm just really annoyed because this felt like it was I was doing great, and then it fucking... Once again, it's just like... the final ones just are so hard to get just killed. How is it not going in still? Go in! I want a quick restart. I don't want all this talking. Just get me back in there. God damn it. Ah! All these slightly filled hallways. Oh my god, it's... Oh, I really wish that stuff was placed on a grid perfectly. Your character takes up 1 square of space, but you can't reliably... It's so fucking annoying. God damn it. Pick it up. Pick it up. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is I almost made it too. God damn it. Come on. This is so much harder than it looks like it ever should be. No, crap. Fuck. Having to be an active, oh god, participant the entire time who can get affected by everything makes everything so much harder. Please just go in. How did it end up? Why did it even go up there? Ah! There's so much weird shit where you try to place stuff and it goes somewhere else because there's like a conflict or something. But in this case, it's a disaster because the thing you're placing is a giant fucking gun of air that's gonna ruin everything for you if it doesn't go exactly where you hope it goes. Okay, come on. Come on, man. Oh my god. It's actually pissing me off at this point. Please. My inability to make the game do what I want it to do. And it's me. I get it. It's like, I get that it's me, but Jesus. I feel like I'm playing Bennett Foddy right now. God, it's down to the last one. Go in! No! Huh. There we go. Lickety split gold time, blah blah blah. Here's some melons. Cactuses, shit. You're looking for new training dreams, you'll need to go have some more experiences first. There we go. So we made it that far, but we can't do more until we get further. Curious about that katana. It's been part of this dojo for ages. Real sharp too, but I don't touch it anymore. It's too dangerous. Perhaps you'll advance far enough in your training. I'll entrust it to you. So the reward at the end is that? At least potentially. Okay, I'm free of losing my mind to that particular challenge for a moment. Have I already been inside this building? Don't think so. Whoa, Link. Welcome. Oh. Sorry. That hood just looks like Link's. He's the young man who saved my children. Wow, quite the tale. He's gone missing. That young man once saved my kids from getting caught in a rift. He used to drop by the village to weed out monsters. In short, he's been a huge help to all of us here. I hate to think of anything bad happening to him. Wherever he is, I just hope he's okay. Link, wait for me. I know everyone's friends here, and this person's sleeping so soundly. They didn't wake up. The carrot cake? Yep. It's the whole ass carrot cake. They drew carrots on it so you could tell. Because biting into a carrot cake not knowing it's a carrot cake is upsettingly startling. You're like, this is not what I thought a cake would taste like. And I'm scared now. So I got 3 cuckoos. Hey, you see that you joined the Slumber Dojo? The old man there has always struck me as kind of shady. Maybe I got him wrong. Why don't you trust this old man? He gives you fruit. Hey, I haven't seen you before. I take it you're from out of town. Everyone's talking about some crimes the princess did. I wouldn't know. Never met her.
Yeah.
A bunch of soldiers came by Hyrule Castle. Said they were looking for a fugitive, but that it was strange. They all seemed so upset. There were soldiers here the other day. Said it was the princess who made the rifts. I'm not buying it. Only seen her once, but she certainly didn't seem the villainous type. That's how crimes work. I don't know. She seemed so polite and, like, you know, white. So, like, I don't think it could have been, you know. I'm just saying, but I don't, you know. What should I make tonight? I have to go by the shop if I want dessert. Grapes are mine now. Bye-bye. Did you hear? It's the princess who created the rifts. That's why they're tracking her down. I hope they catch her soon. I don't want more people to get stolen away. Oh, sorry. My little brother. Would you please leave him alone? He was stolen away and, well, he's been like this ever since he returned. The doctor basically threw his hands up. But he'll get better someday. I know he will. So he's not speaking either. Those potatoes? I thought they were rocks at first. Lava rocks. They're all texture-y. The soldiers. They said Princess Zelda's some kind of villain. Could that be true? I've never before heard of an ill word against her. I remember you. I saw you an hour ago. Never checked in here. Don't think it would count as them escaping if they were just in here, though. God, she just lives in the open air with all of her birds. That's scary. They could just come at her at any time. Let's see if I can find the last one, maybe in the top right corner. Careful. Past here is Elden Volcano. It's absolutely packed with monsters. Much as I'd love to climb it, I don't want to contend with the dangers. I already went there. It was easy. I just, got hit a lot. And Isla turned out fine. Great even. Uh-huh. Oh, there it is. I figured there'd be a thing for getting on top of a windmill at some point. Then I summon my bat. Nope, not that way. Yo, there we go. And then I trade my bat for a cuckoo. Don't fall in the well. He'll never survive. Some good old chicken chasing. Thank goodness you brought all my dear sweet cuckoos home. I'm so grateful. Please come this way. Thank you. I'm so glad my cuckoos are all back. As for why they ran away in the first place, I think the refreshing grapes I gave them for breakfast might have been too sour. My darlings can be rather picky eaters. Anyway, thank you. Here's a little reward for helping me and my little scamps. Oh! That's a whole fairy bottle. That's like my second one, I think, right? Did you know? If you lift a cuckoo over your head and jump from a high place, you'll glide through the air. Really, I suppose you could do that with any winged creature. Thanks for the tutorial, ma'am. I had to do that to finish your quest, so... a little late. But it's the thought that counts! I don't remember if I checked this building specifically. Uh-huh.
Let's see here. That'll heads up through there. I've been through most of that zone. Got a bunch of items. Already got 4 teleport spots on that mountain. 5 Kakariko Village counts, which maybe it doesn't. Maybe it does. I don't care. Let's see. Oh, I've got smoothie room. Let's do that before I leave. Then I'll be out on my journeys again. As I scrape up and down the map on the way to the top right corner. I have so much milk now. Why have people milked me up so much? I'm so chock full of milk. I'm a milky boy. Milky climbing smoothie. It looks upsetting a bit. Maybe just sell a couple of them, since I'm so close to having what I need for the final recipe. I don't even really know why I'd want to be able to glow yet. Because I just haven't been to a dark place yet. And when I do, I'll feel really silly. A tough mango, I guess. Mango climbing. Hey, me and the boys are gonna go mango climbing later. You wanna come? Gross. Just salt and potato in a smoothie. I think that's just mashed potatoes. I mean, I guess it's not bad if you just probably want to eat it with a spoon. And warn people that it's not what they probably think food is.
Now, if I'm not mistaken... 20! Good going, another strong showing for our smoothie designer. With this many items on the menu, our customers will never run out of options. By way of compensation, I'll go ahead and upgrade that scope we gave you before.
Survey binoculars. These field glasses make smoothie ingredients and monster stones appear more often when you break objects or defeat monsters. So it's just even better now?
After that performance, I'd say you've earned a promotion. Have you ever pictured yourself in management? Maybe running your own branch, eh? Though, what if she's too good? I don't want anyone cutting into my profits.
Actually, we don't have any positions at the moment. Hope to see you back soon. So your reward for engaging with the... Oh, it's just complete. Oh, the quest is just over yet now. I don't have to make any more smoothies unless I just actually want to now. Okay. Your reward for getting involved in the smoothie stuff, though, is to just get the ability to get just a ton of smoothies. Oh, I'm still wearing the quicksand boots. Oh. I just missed out on some smoothies for a while. Whoops. Whoops. I haven't had that equipped. There's a little bit of like, oh, you know that system that lets you heal infinitely? Now you get even more resources for it constantly. You'll never die. Did you... Just keep heading up here to see what I find. There's a chest. Oop. Ow. Alright, I'm being observed a lot over here. I'm gonna move on. I would like to go back to the people not looking at me and all while wielding large weapons. It's bad for you, you know. Did you know? Oh? Rock. Oh. Maybe if I just zap. No! Oh, got it. Oh? Spiked roller echo. Oh, it looks way different in 3D, apparently. It looks like there's just a wheel coming at me. Should I go... My goal is kind of to climb up. Should I go... Oh, that's a hole. Now. I was unclear on what was happening. I thought it might be something else. I'm gonna get hurt now. I thought that there might be level down there and I should try to go that way. Okay, can't make that jump. How do you get up through sand? That's a bit of a conundrum. A question is whether or not there's a hole in the room above it again. I'm not sure if I can expect that here. In the wrong menus, there we go. That's the wrong item. Nope. My stuff back. A mole costs, oh, it costs 3. This is like about as high as I can get without getting in trouble. Yeah, okay, it bounces off the surface. Okay, there is a hole above it. Okay, that's good to know. I can move on my life now. That didn't even heal me. That was that I misclicked by not reading. Nope. 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 Here we are. I guess it's easier to do this. Nope. There's always the open question of, can I problem solve how to get through this thing? And does getting through it require an ability I currently have, or just straight up don't have yet? Pong. We got a chest. So many golden eggs. Now I don't even need them for my smoothie quota, so now I'm like, what do I do with all the golden eggs? I guess the golden egg was the reward for this entire place. I can turn them into money, but I don't currently have the incentive to. Yep, there's the hole. And I'm always a wee bit scared to invest big resources. Whoop. on like single time use items. Ta-da! That's the real reward of this place. The big deal. I got the good stuff. Oh, that's a void. We're nearing Hyrule Castle. We're not quite there yet. Oh, chest in the ground. Who put a bunch of potatoes in a chest and buried the chest? What are they even doing here? What is the point of this behavior? I do not understand what causes this thing to happen. No! No! You betrayed me, Crawlchilla. How could you do this? Thankfully, Wolf will never betray me. Right? Oh god, look at him go. He's so fast! Imagine being able to summon two. He was getting stuck on the weird rift logic, but I can't even blame him for that. That's weird. Go. Good. There we go. Now run free, weird spider, and kill. I like how there's an entire plot point about people being fooled to think that if you kill people at the rift enough, the rift will go away. Because that's like, ludonarratively, like there's like that element of like, oh wait, I might have thought that and tried that, and now the game is manipulating people into that same thought process, and then as a result you end up learning that it doesn't work that way too. Haven't been down here yet. I bet that bush contains secrets. Whoa. You'll never guess. Like a fair number of these planes are just kind of excuses to learn certain abilities. They want you to find fire and so on. That looks like it might be a thingy over there. Oh god, how do I get there? Oh, I have to go all the way around. Oh, we already did that one then. I remember that one. Think. So we're approaching the entrance to Hyrule Castle, which might be a mistake. I guess we can stress test the disguise. Wolf, no. Beware of Wolfos. There we go. Guards, help!
Phew, this field is so big.
At least we finished putting up wanted posters in the west, but nobody's seen Princess Zelda yet.
First we were ordered to save her, and now we're ordered to capture her. It doesn't sit right with me to be treating her like some sort of villain.
I mean, it's weird to me too, but orders are orders, no?
Yeah, I guess.
Anyway, we learned nothing out east in Seaside Village. Let's patrol here for now, I guess. Oh god, leave me alone. They're just holding their spears out. Do they even attack? You're supposed to be defending everyone from monsters. I'm not even sure if you even fight things. Oh. I was a little distracted looking for if there's stuff around here. Did they all jump in the water and die? There's something funny about how the floor of lakes is more detailed than like the grass. Like it's very busy looking. And I'm just like, the overworld doesn't look like that. It's all quaint grass. There we go. There's just a giant heart on the map. I assume that's one of those heart lakes? Or something? Can I go in Hyrule Castle? Kingdom or whatever? Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome to Hyrule Castle Town. You haven't seen Princess Zelda, have you? If you see her, please let us know. No. I have not seen her. Just for old time's sake. Oh my god. They're claiming Princess Zelda created the rifts. Even the king says so. Would the princess really do such a thing? And I'll do it again. Well, I was right about one thing. When I come back, they'll have quests. Souls, souls, souls. Hey, Miss Lady. I got a question. Have you ever seen a Zol? They're small little monsters you can find all around here. I saw a picture in the encyclopedia from my dad. Zols are round and wiggly and so super cute. Isn't it kind of weird the monsters can be cute? Well, I've only seen them in pictures, so I don't know. Maybe they're scary in real life. But I can't stop thinking about Zols. Maybe if I could look at a Zol and stop thinking about Zols. Zols, 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 Zols. What's a Zol? Zero? I have so many things, but I don't necessarily know what they're all called. It's a Zol. It's a Zol. There it is. That's one. A Zol. It looks like the picture in my encyclopedia, which was a green circle. Aw, that wiggly body, those big round eyes. It's so adorable. I just knew it would be cute, even though it's also a monster. Thanks, Miss Lady. Now I like Zols even more. Oh, and did you know they're all different kinds of Zols? There's even Zols that are like candles. They might be cool to see one of those too. Bing. With those rifts everywhere, I can't help but worry for the folks of my hometown. Hometown? It's a small village east of here called Seaside Village. My dad's there, living by himself. I hope he's okay. I'd like to check on him, but it's not as if I can take my husband and son there. Unless... What do you have on your mind? Books give you knowledge, and knowledge makes your life richer. I love books. Had I learned that when I was younger, I'd have read a lot more books. Now I'm sad and old, and nobody likes me because I never developed a personality. Which you can only get from books, incidentally. Nobody look at me, it's not suspicious. The bottom of the well. Oh, there's a guard here? Does he stop you? No. This is a great spot for slacking off. Just standing here, not a care in the world or a thought in my head. Alright, well that didn't amount to much. I'm up here now. Well, the rift hasn't grown at least. I guess that's good news. Need something?
Please don't go near the rift until we investigate what's happened. Though we can't even start until we get orders from the king and his advisors. Our home has been in that awful state ever since the rift got a hold of it. Now we have to camp outside, too. It's gone from bad to worse. I don't understand why the princess would do this to us. Opening rifts in Castle Town? In the castle itself, even. It's just horrible. Dad, you really screwed me over by falling in that hole. Now everyone's just falling for everything. How tragic. The princess going missing again. My child's been inconsolable. I am too, to be perfectly frank. I wonder where the princess could have gone. I can't imagine. I just hope those rumors going around about her aren't true. I hear the road to Soothorn Village is open again, now the rift's gone. I just wish the rift in Hyrule Castle Town would go away too. Pots? I'm the pot bandit. The part is true. Only that rumor though. Are you from out of town? I don't suppose you've heard about Princess Zelda's whereabouts. Vanishing again right after she'd returned? I hope she's alright. A two-doored shop. What is that? Butter, apples, health potion, and mysterious bangle. The stone anklet, a heavy anklet that stabilizes balance. Wearing it reduces knockback. It is expensive. Go around you to sell things. So Princess Zelda's the one behind all the rifts. I can't believe it, but the king himself said so. I don't suspect I'm gonna need anti-cold that badly. Actually, I might literally be going to the zone that requires that. Well, guess we'll find out real fast. We'll see how important knockback gets, and also, we'll see if I remember that I have an anti-knockback item when knockback seems to have started happening. See, what do they store when you buy... I should check this in the last store too. Like, they probably stock something different once you buy... Okay, purple potions. Yeah, it's the hybrid potion. Because blue gives you magic, and red gives you health, and purple is the color that those two blend into being. So it gives you some of both. I've finished cleaning, and the laundry, and next, dinner. My uncle let me live here a long time now. I doubt he'll complain if I stayed this busy. You would think it's just color theory magic. Like, oh, isn't that funny? You can combine the colors, so you get the hybrid color, and that gets the hybrid power. No, actually, it's horrific amounts of food dye to get that purple color. So many crushed up bugs. The soldiers are searching for the princess because she's behind the rifts. First they were searching everywhere to save her, now to capture her? This is bad. Guy in front of the house, all lost in thought? That's my dad. He's always like that. He used to go on lots of adventures, but then he married my mom. He stays home now. Enough, I've told you not to say these things to strangers. I'm so sorry. This is mortifying. Sorry for being mortifying. He's settled down now, but my husband used to go on adventures all over Hyrule. Whenever I got worried for him, I went to meditate in the Northern Sanctuary. There's a Northern Sanctuary where you can meditate. They've got so many sandwiches. Why do they have 4 sandwiches if they have 3 people? Is there a mysterious 4th person? Just think.
Our own Princess Zelda's one behind all the rifts. What a shame. Goes to show people are capable of anything. Oh, you need something? You'll find I'm too busy to chat unless it's important. So I wonder if the next place you find... Because we were sent to these two places after we found left. So I wonder if you find this... If you do these two places, the next place you then are sent to gives you right? The king has stopped appearing in public. Same for the general administrator. And I heard that a rift opened up. Right inside the castle. What's to come of Hyrule? Not a ton of insight from these characters. Oh. Hi, princess. Oh, wait. You're someone else. Sorry. Oh, thank God. I was gonna be in trouble. Castle's on high alert right now. I'm not gonna let some stranger in a cloak get through. Unless... Nope. Princess Zelda went away again. What if she never comes back? Well, I guess she'll just die without hope. It's fine. It's okay, I'll just carefully avoid getting a single game over. That I never do in this timeline. And I'll get there by drinking lots of smoothies. These wanted posters are funny because I'm just like, do people regularly take this path over here? The non-road way of going around Hyrule. This guy does. Oh, hi, and hello. Acorn gathering, give it a go. Fun to snag and fun to bag. Gathering acorns is never a drag. All you gotta do is pick up the acorns that I scatter about. If you're fast, you'll even get a prize. You get 10 rupees. 10 rupees, please. I'm about to not have money. That's about to be a problem for me. Hooray, time to gather. Oh God, oh fuck. Ten acorns in 22 seconds by going across water. Charges directly at foes it sees. Let's cancel. So I have one fish so far. Maybe the flying tile? Oh wait, this is next underwater. Okay. God damn it. Oh, this sucks. Ow. No, end the challenge. Save me. Oh, I did get it. Okay, it looks like I don't have to think about strategy and I can just swim. Except for the part where I could die. But I don't have money now? Whoops. Bad time to be completely out of rupees, which never happens. One. You know what? Die. Rupee. 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 Heart. That is helpful. I bet the middle one has a rock in it. Yep. Oh, that's a new one too. Well, my little rupee detour is still making things happen. Definitely one element of their current design here is that, like,
you can feel the Korokness of the current map. In particular, just the way that like the map is so dense with things to find that like even little detours result in me finding something. But just poking around is usually fairly satisfying. But it's also so evenly divided that it's a give and a take a bit, because it's like an element where you kind of feel like you're just kind of in a soup of all the stuff. So anyway, it looks like I can literally just swim across and grab them the normal way with no crafting or mechanics. I just need to commit to that and also remember how to dive correctly, because that really threw me off. Dive is A. I don't think there's a move faster button. God, I had so much time left. Okay. And then I guess you'd go even faster if you had the Zora flippers. Nice work. You got all the acorns. I got my money back, haha. Wow, that was lightning fast. So fast, in fact, you get the special one-time bonus. Oh, hello. So that's what I could have gotten from the other one? Was Might Crystals? At this point, it's gonna be funny, because whenever they do unlock new tiers of upgrades that I can buy, I'm potentially just gonna clear them out immediately from all my backlogged Might Crystals. Some guards up there. Oh, this counts as filling the chunk of map in, so maybe I should go there. Well, I'll finish going in a circle. Well, good thing I didn't leave. So I can just go over here, I think, and head south. Big rocks. Oh, yep. So they really are doing they're doing a lot of the like general layout of the Link to the Past world we've visited a few times now. Like how to the left, bottom left of the village, or bottom, no, yeah, somewhere vaguely south to southwest of the castle, there's the big circular grove with one stump on it, where somebody might play a wind instrument. And then to the right, there's a grid of rocks that has octo rocks hanging out between them. Oh, that was worth way more.
Say, have you perhaps seen the Great Fairy around here? The Great Fairy is a divine being known to grant people mysterious powers. After poring over old writings about her, I have reason to believe she's hiding here, in Lake Hylia. In these writings, they say she's beautiful enough to take your breath away. That she'll steal your heart the moment you lay eyes on her. I'd give anything to catch just one glimpse of the Great Fairy.
Are you suggesting I need to defeat and summon the Great Fairy? Oh, blue one. Ah! Or is it just supposed to spread a rumor about the Great Fairy as a concept? Thieving birds on this path, watch your valuables. Let's go up to the Octo Rock zone, because I need to sort of like loop back around. That's a bigger one. That's worth 20. Didn't even see that guy was there. There you go. Nope. Ta-da! And then standing out up there. Bad bird, no. I can almost use like the path of the hero, I think it was called, from Breath of the Wild. Just to give me like a big squiggly line telling me where I've been. Zones unlocking entire chunks of map at a time as you happen to step into them isn't quite the same thing. Especially when me being on the other side of that river apparently still, the other side of the moat, triggered this area to unlock. I'm like, oh god, I gotta go back there before I forget then. Can you light a torch by putting a torch next to it? You can just put it on the top. That's stupid. That's so beautifully stupid. A funny ghost that gets killed by a box. It's not the most intimidating ghost. Get up if it could be taken out that easily. Oh, is that teddy bear? I'm guessing there's a quest where somebody wants me to find a teddy bear. Why is Ghost so interested in this teddy bear? Oh, ghosts are drawn to it. So it's a ghost thing, specifically. Wait, did he eat it? Or can I only make one at a time, even... No? I don't have it in the first one. Must I murder them all? I did it. Can ghosts go through walls? Eternally lonely, this one-eyed ghost has an unfortunate tendency to lick potential friends. And slip through walls to escape. No. Go deeper. Hit it. Hit it. Punk. Nah. These only spawn on this side of the wall. I don't understand this room, huh? It's just behind a wall. Killing all the enemies didn't open it. I presumably need to hit that switch somehow. But I can't do things through walls? Like, can you tell them to do stuff? What's throwing me is that this feels like it's supposed to, like, obviously be an extension of the teddy bear. Like, they set up the teddy bear, and now you have to do a puzzle with the teddy bear, right? I can check to see if you can go over it. Yep, that's the ceiling. What did I forget? Am I forgetting something? Well, I'm not gonna agonize over it forever. I'll just mark it for later. And I'll figure out some other time what I'm missing, maybe. I don't think I can shoot a projectile through a wall. And the ghosts that I can send through walls, I don't know how to make them do anything. So I don't know what to do with that yet.
What an enormous rift. It's gigantic. It's completely engulfed my poor grandpa's grave.
Oops. Alright. My little buddy's not saying anything about being able to do anything with it. Oh. Hello. Looks like I can do this one, though. This might be the first one I've ever been able to open that wasn't the story telling me to do it. So we can close some rifts on our own. Just self-directed. Oh no!
I can sense my friends here. They're trapped.
They're trapped in 3 areas to be exact. Oop. There we go. Going. I missed. Oh, you click on them. Right. Whoops. Fooled that I was. Oh, there's another one. Going pretty quickly so far. Okay, that's good. That's becoming a problem for me. There's rocks around, but I don't think it functions as like a maze that I need to really be concerned with.
There's another one of you somewhere around here.
Probably just right in here. Oh, there's bad guys in here. I know what to do with them. What? Oh, they're up on a ledge. That was confusing. Like, what can I hit them? Da-da-da-da. Funnily enough, I think this keeps happening, where we keep having the church area north of Hyrule be like a little optional bonus area. That's happened a few times, I feel like. You get a little bonus pip. Oh, that's not a lot. I've got a crystal backlog. Time for more discovery. Is it even worth it for me to keep discovering them if there's no reward anymore? I'm surprised I finished this early. I kind of thought it'd be like a campaign spanning thing where you keep getting more resources. It's poop! It is a somewhat satisfying little piece of busy work to just merge. Just try every single combination. In a kind of brute forcey kind of way. It's like, well, the game will keep track, so I can see exactly which stuff I have and haven't made so far. So that's kind of worth knowing. I know exactly how much I have and haven't experimented, I guess. Without having to actually have a perfect recall memory of everything. The claw does not like to mix with things. Pepper nectar. Wow. A consistent bit of striking out right now, isn't it? This should just be strong. This should just be strong defense for a long time, right? It's the one good thing. Wow. My health's not full, is it? Nope. Let's chug some garbage. Wow. It'll do wonders for my figure when I get dysentery.